In today's video I'm going to give a short review of the Fox Speedframe Pro helmet. This one here in particular is the black colour, as you can see, which I think looks pretty cool, and is pretty much one of the reasons why I purchased this helmet. So the three main reasons: obviously cost is quite a important thing. This was quite a cost effective helmet. I think it's about £120 thereabouts, 118, so quite a lot cheaper than the equivalent Troy Lee Designs helmet. So the Troy Lee A3 comes in at around £200, so quite a bit of saving there for a helmet that is very similar, at least in design and features. The other reason why I purchased it, I find it is hard to find a helmet that I actually am set on and worth forking out the money for in terms of its visual appearance, and I'm pretty happy with this. Kind of meets all of my expectations in terms of fit, looks and price point. So one of the important things for me when looking for a helmet is the fidlock buckle. That's, for anyone who's not aware, the magnetic buckle, which I think is a game changer. And I recently purchased a fidlock magnetic water bottle holder, which again operates in the same way, and it is a really good design. I also like the side strap, the way the straps kind of loop around your ears, and they have this kind of plastic buckle which allows for good fitment and easy fitment. It also has a adjustable wheel on the back like most helmets, as you can see there, and that allows you to dial in the band tightness on the back and really get a comfortable fit. It is also adjustable by removing or unclipping the center part, and then that way you can adjust the height of that wheel up and down, and that basically adjusts the whole cradle for which the helmet sits on. For me personally, I have it on the lowest setting, and that's the furthest into the helmet position, allowing for the helmet in theory to sit more upright. Because one of the issues I did find with it was that I feel the helmet kind of sits down at an angle slightly. So if you have the peak down as well, that kind of, I found, obstructed my kind of vision and my eyesight. Partly it may be due to the fact that the lower part of the helmet has the air vent. So there's a kind of a vent above your eyebrows, and that may be part of the design and a trade-off for having that kind of design. The peak itself is very easy to move up and down. You can do it one-handed when the helmet's on, which is in complete contrast to the other helmet that I reviewed, which was the POC, and yeah, quite easily moved up, and then you can store your goggles on the top, or you can just get it out of the way if you don't want to have it obscuring your eye line, or if it's a sunny day you can easily just clip it down. So this helmet can be used with glasses, riding glasses, sunglasses. Personally I ride quite often without glasses or eyewear, but then if depending on the conditions and where I'm riding, I will sometimes wear my Oakley Jawbreaker glasses. I'm not really one to wear goggles with this helmet, however it does have a nice large surface area on the back, and it can accommodate goggles underneath the visor, supposedly. One thing that may be worth considering if you're purchasing a helmet of any type and you require the need for putting a GoPro mount on it, or for filming, or for using, as in this case, a helmet light, is making sure that there's enough surface area to stick the mount on. You can get these mounts that loop through, but in my experience they're not very good, not very sturdy, and also there's the concern that the looping strap through there can interfere with the MIPS, which obviously the MIPS is there to save your head, or save you hopefully from brain injuries, reduce the chances, so really you don't want to be interfering with that if possible. But yeah, like I say, a large surface area. It's allowed me to stick the GoPro 3M mount on the top, and I use this for mounting a helmet torch or helmet light for when I do night riding. So there are a few differences between the Speedframe and the Speedframe Pro, like this one. So the differences between the Pro and the non-Pro version of the Speedframe, I believe, are the fidlock buckle, which, like I say, is definitely worth having in my opinion. Regardless of what helmet you buy, I think the fidlock is really good. The helmet itself has a dual density liner or foam, impact foam, which apparently the standard one does not have. It just has a single density foam. The other thing that this has is MIPS, which, like I say, is the internal liner designed to protect your brain from injuries or rotational forces. Personally, that is something I look out for in a helmet. I feel like if you're purchasing a helmet nowadays, so many helmets have MIPS, there's not really a reason to purchase one without. I know that it is usually for the premium helmets, but this comes in at a good price point. It's not that much more than the standard helmet in my opinion. I think the standard Speedframe helmet was around £80 and this was 118 for me, maybe even cheaper now perhaps. But yeah, personally I don't think you can put a price on your head protection. I feel like this is the one piece of equipment you always wear. Regardless, you might go gloveless, no knee pads, you can ride in flip-flops, but you should always wear a helmet, and in my opinion the best helmet you can afford. So yeah, the Speedframe Pro comes with a few extras worth looking at in my opinion. I should also mention that the Speedframe Pro got a 5-star rating at the Virginia Helmet Test Center place, which is always good. So 5 stars out of 5, pretty much a leading helmet and probably one of the best ones you can get according to their tests. Now I have used this for a few months now, and one thing I've noticed is there is a lack of padding in there, which doesn't really affect comfort, or at least I can't tell that it does, but there's not really any padding at the back of the helmet, and the padding that is at the front is quite minimal. And when it comes to getting really hot and sweaty in the summer, I've found that the sweat isn't absorbed by the padding, which could be a good thing perhaps, but if I stop riding and I lean forward, I found that the sweat drips out the front of the helmet. I know that sounds pretty grim and disgusting, but it's a fact. I've stopped cycling, pulled my phone out, looked down, and it's been dripping onto my phone. And the reason I mention this is because I've not noticed this with any other helmet, and it's a first for me. So maybe it's to do with the design of the helmet or the lack of padding, or both. I'm not sure. Not end of the world, not a reason to not have this helmet or not wear it, but just something to mention. In terms of purchase, it comes in a box as you'd expect. It did not come with a helmet bag. It came with a spare set of padding, which is nice for changing over if you're going to wash the padding. Just a bag, no stickers, maybe some instructions I think, and that was about it. So slightly more than what the POC helmet came with, but not your Troy Lee standard. It's not quite the same buying experience. However, like I say, it's a lot less money. But yeah, overall I would give this helmet probably 9 out of 10 in my opinion. Very happy with it. I can't really fault it other than the few points that I mentioned. So if you're looking to purchase one of these helmets, hopefully this review has been of some use to you. And yeah, thanks for watching.